Good afternoon, viewers. Welcome back to God's Family House TV. We are still on how is your marriage, and we've considered following God's pattern for your marriage. Now we are looking at divine responsibilities for those who wish to follow God's plan for marriage. Divine responsibilities for those who wish to follow God's plans for marriage. By the grace of God, I'm married and I have a son. Now, marriage is a good thing, and God, in His mercies and faithfulness, have blessed us with children. But as good as the gift is, you'll believe with me that it is our responsibility to take care of, to nurture those children, to bring them up in the fear of the Lord. You see, the children are blessings, they are gifts, but we still have a responsibility. So everything God gives to you, there's a responsibility that's attached to it. That's what we're considering divine responsibility for those who wish to follow God's pattern for marriage. It's not everybody. That's why I said for those who wish to follow God's pattern for marriage, there is a responsibility. I'll be looking at the responsibilities that's attached for those who are bachelors. Of course, no, life is in stages. You are single today, tomorrow you will get, of course, you get married. So we're considering for the first for those who wish to follow God's pattern for marriage, and we're considering first the bachelors. Of course, bachelors are single men. I don't say I am a bachelor. What concerns me about marriage? You have to learn it. You have to know. You have to know what God expects from you now that you are a bachelor, so that when you get into the marriage fold, you will do well. So, divine responsibility for those who wish to follow God's pattern for marriage. For the bachelors now, in the Titus chapter 2, verse 6. Titus chapter 2, verse 6. The Bible says, young men likewise exhort to be sober-minded. One, to be sober-minded. It means not to be influenced by hard drugs or alcohol. So he said, young men likewise exhort to be sober-minded, in all things, showing thyself a pattern of good works, in doctrine showing uncorruptness, gravity, sincerity. And that same Titus chapter 2, we just read verse 7, verse 8. Verse 8 says, sound speech that cannot be condemned, that he that is of contrary part may be ashamed, not having evil thing to say about you. God expects that you live a life of decency. You live a life that is free from alcohol, free from smoking, free from tobacco, free from, hard drug. So his pattern for all bachelors are to be sober-minded. To be sober-minded means not and not and as in not to be under any recreational drug, hard drug or whatever. It means to be moderate. It means to be realistic. It means to be serious, not being playful with sensitive issues of life, not passionately cool, be self-control. So God expects that one, as a bachelor, he should be sober-minded. Two, to live an example, live by example. Three, he expects that you speak the truth always, so that those who want to mess you up would be put to shame. So God expects every bachelor to live a life of sound-mindedness, to be sober-minded, to live by example, that others could see and point you as a reference point, and it expects you to speak the truth and to live an upright life. I pray that as you put these things to practice, that God will bless you mightily in Jesus' name. For more of our videos, kindly follow us on our Facebook page at God's Family House TV. We also have a YouTube page titled God's Family House TV at Awo and the Awinka. Stay tuned and God bless you.